The advice that I give a first-time filmmaker, well, you know, I mean, I could probably give them, in a sense, mountains advice based on the mountains of mistakes that I've made in the past. Certainly, as a first-time filmmaker, if someone has never ever picked up a camera before, you know, make a short and you know, just familiarise yourself with the technique. But advice is get good actors. I think first and foremost, get good actors. Because if the acting's bad, then you look bad as a director. If the acting's good, then you look good as a director. And sometimes even if the technical stuff isn't so good, even if your story isn't great, if you've got good actors will basically still make you look good. So never ever underestimate the value of casting well. Casting and a good script equals a good film. And if you can get those two things right, then you actually will make a good film. It sounds like an easy formula, but it's often not followed. Other thing I would say is simply be realistic and get off this bandwagon of like, I'm going to make millions of dollars with my first film. The fact of the matter is you're probably going to be fucked over by someone on your first, second and third film and make no money. So the idea that, oh, I'm going to take the profits from my first movie and finance my second movie with that is complete bullshit. And if you are living with that particular delusion, then you're basically just best to go and do something else. You've got to be if you want to be a filmmaker, you've got to love it. You've got to absolutely be prepared for the pain. You've got to absolutely just love the concept of creating and wanting to make films. And also, you've got to say to other people, screw you, when they tell you you can't do it. Because everyone's going to tell you. And you also, at a certain point, start also running into like people, you get envy, jealousy, all kinds of crap that kind of goes with it, with success, with all that kind of stuff. So keep your friends close, is make sure that you have a really good kind of core group of people who believe in you, but at the same time can also say to you, oh, that's crap, you could fix that up, whatever. And the other thing is too, just really beware of distribution. Understand that the whole reason why you make a movie is for an audience. Don't have this arrogant attitude like, I'm just going to make something that's so different from everything else and it'll find an audience. No, you've still got to target it. You've still got to make a film and think about who is your audience for your movie. Because if you don't do that, you're going to end up like thousands of people who've made features that have no distribution at all. Because you want distribution. Because if you get distribution, you get known. If you get known, you get to make more movies. And I mean, I could say a whole lot more about this, but there's only so many minutes in this docker.